Hello, people of the Hunter's Broken Curse. This is my Minecraft survival series, because I got bored. And also, I want to post more content, and I didn't know what to post about. So yeah. This is going to be interesting, because I can kind of talk about anything on these. I mean, on this, not these. But yeah. If you guys, ever have a question, and, I'm live streaming this, actually, I want you guys to comment if I should live stream this. Then just make, a little thing, a full-on series about it. And that's a donkey. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that tree now. But as I was saying, if you guys want me to, live stream this, so you guys can, type as well, and we can all, have a chat, a good time, comment. Literally just comment. Or just share this video with, a friend, because I don't really have much to do in my life right now, besides school and dealing with drama. But besides that, I don't have anything else to do. And I don't like dealing with school or dealing with drama. Okay, one sec. I just got a message from a friend. Okay, there we go. Just had to reply to someone. Okay, because we're not doing... Yeah. But... I always feel like I'm streaming, but I'm not. And it always just, makes me feel odd, because... I love talking to you, my viewers. Why does my phone continue to go off? I mean, yeah, I know why, but, why? It don't usually happen. Okay, well, as I was saying, I love talking to you guys, especially my viewers, newcomers. I love showing you, what I am about. I do gaming. I mean, I did a reaction to, yeah, I did a reaction to J Daddy, which was fun. Sadly, that didn't get a lot of views, but it was fun recording myself and reacting to it. And I do love J Daddy's videos. They're actually quite hilarious. I mean, quite isn't an understatement. They are hilarious. And am I trying to advertise that channel? I'm not being paid to, but I am. At the same time, I'm not trying to. But it is a great channel. If you like comedy, go over there. Check him out. I mean, same thing with Marvel Freak, which is my neighbor and close associate. Me and him are, we do stuff with each other, videos. It just doesn't happen often anymore. I mean, never really did happen. lot, but when it did, it was fun. Was comedy. I'll even say that myself. You might have a different opinion on that, but it was fun doing that. And we're probably going to do something like that again this year. If you guys would like to see that. Also, yes, I do know that I am just killing a lot of animals for no apparent reason. But hey, as I was saying, this is sort of like a checkup video, but at the same time, also just saying, like, I'm still around. I just needed a break for a second. I didn't really need a break. I literally just posted, like, hey, should I write a book? If so, what should I write about it? Write it about, like, fantasy, sci-fi, or modern. And then, whichever category you guys chose. Actually, there was 4 options. There was, you know, like I said, modern, fantasy, sci-fi. The 4th option was, please stop, don't write, just stop. But, hey. If y'all say no, I'm still probably going to do one of them. I'll just write all of them, actually. Because I was at least looking for, like, some type of, like, hey, we would find this interesting if you did write about it. But, hey, you never know. And it's always fun to see what you guys think. And I always have fun whenever, like I said, whenever I'm on stream, even when it's only like a few people on stream with me, it's just fun. It's just like, okay, we surpassed this amount, and I still had fun doing something I liked that some people watched. Sure, it wasn't a lot of people, but it always gets me wondering, like, if I do this for a long enough time, sure, like, I'm still new to it, but I've always had the dream in my head. And yeah, I know I'm not that old and stuff like that, but eventually you just gotta get stuff in your head. And sometimes it's hard to get that stuff in your head. And before this villager does any more, I'm taking this stuff from him. It's mine. But, yeah. It's always fun talking to you guys. I always will say that. It's always fun having chats with you guys while I'm playing. Sure, I'm not, like, always looking at chat because when I did stream, it kinda sucked because it was weird how I was multitasking. But hey, you gotta work with what you have. And when you do figure that out, like what you have and what you can do with that work, it depends on how you choose to use your work. Because the only person who can make that decision and make it work is you. I don't know why I got into, like, the motivational speech type thing, but only you can create your own limits. Even when times are hard, you can still live a life. I mean, it's coming from me. I used to be highly suicidal. I used to want to kill myself every damn day. Hated life. Hated everything about it. Hated the meaning. But then I realized something, which was why. I asked myself, why do I hate this so much? And I got myself an answer. That answer being, I just wasn't happy with where I was. So then I started to work on myself. Even though I wanted to, help other people, I had to stop for a second. Sadly, I lost some people on the way. Sadly, I made a few mistakes that I still regret to this day. But what's done is done. You can't change it. No matter how much you want to. It's permanent. And no matter what, sometimes you can just get over it like that, just instantly. Oh, I had no such problem. Or it takes long periods of time just to start thinking about forgiving yourself. And that's where I'm at now. I have forgiven myself for most of the things. Because I cannot go living, not living, but how I was treating myself. I couldn't go any more with that. Because if I did, I don't know what I would have done. Okay. Game, if you could, stop doing this as I'm saying this, I wouldn't know what I have done. I would be over here just being like, oh shit, I fucked up more. What a useless piece of shit I am. Which, then I realized, I'm not just a useless piece of shit. But you have to be the one that finds the meaning. You have to be your own cure. Even though it's hard. It's hard trying to be something each day, knowing, oh, this ain't you, this isn't you, constantly saying, oh, these people hate you. When really, it's just you hating yourself. And you believing that you are a terrible person. When really, in reality, you're a great person. And I know I ain't that good of a person. Even though I am now better, I know I truly was not a good person. whether that be as a lover or a friend. I wasn't good. And I know I shouldn't be saying that about myself. I know I literally just said, don't go blaming yourself. Don't do this, otherwise you'll hate yourself. Not like that, I said, but similar. All you need to do is to learn how to treat yourself correctly without needing anyone else. If you can do that, you're predominantly already on your way. Even though sometimes it's gonna be harder. Because sometimes it's people like you want to take care of. Even though you have to take care of yourself first. And I know that's usually hard to swallow. Especially coming from a guy that kind of just vanished from a bit. Not from a bit, but for a bit, because I didn't know what to post. I didn't know what you guys wanted. But you just have to realize, like, if you want something badly, you have to work for it. Whether that be trust or faith in yourself. You just have to try. And I know I sound like I think I sound like I'm crying, but I'm not. My god. Okay. But as I was saying, I'm not crying if any of you think that. I mean, I wish I could show it, but I can't. But if you ever feel like you don't deserve what you have, just come here. Come to my channel. Comment. Just leave a comment on anything. I'll try, and I mean I will try to respond. Even if I'm feeling shitty myself. Because I know how it feels. And I hope to reach a greater audience of some people who feel this way. So then it's just a self-built community of everyone just checking in on each other, making sure each other are okay. Even though sometimes you just don't know. And it's okay if you don't know how you are feeling. Because that's normal. That is like something I do all the time. Like, I don't even know how I feel. And it's just like, some people want to know how I feel because I don't know the reason why they want to know, but everybody finds importance in people. Even if the person, or you, does not find importance in the other. And it's actually quite interesting. It's happened to me both ways, actually. I found importance in someone that didn't have any importance. I found that I was important to someone, but I didn't find that person important to me. And someone found me important, and someone I found important to me didn't find me important. But no matter what, you just have to keep on trying. Even when the world's apart. You just have to keep going. Even though that's the hardest thing to do. Because some people are just born with it. Some people just, okay, I'm already up, I'm gone, I'm ready. And some people, especially with how I used to be, just said, man, fuck it, I don't want to wake up this morning. I don't wish to wake up tomorrow. I wish I wasn't here anymore. And looking back on how I used to see myself, how I constantly self-criticism, self-conscious, shy, hatred toward myself, then I look on how I am now, it's just, is that the same person? Have I truly changed? And if so, how have I made myself better? And compared to how I used to be, and what the hell? My bad. Good to know. If you have someone there for you, it could be anyone. But what I went off of was myself. And sure, I had some help along the way. I won't deny it. I had other people with me. But when I realized, and I still know, the only person who will be here as long as you is you. And it's just okay, how could I trust myself? How could I make myself feel like I'm a good person, even though my mind and every part of my body thinks I'm horrible? I blame everyone for it. I literally cut myself blaming it all. Even though they didn't have anything to do. And I can tell you, no matter what, I kind of just stopped thinking. I just stopped thinking about, like, how could I be better? I just think, how will I be better? How could I be the person people want to go to for advice? How can I be the person who doesn't look like they killed their people? Because I haven't killed them. My friends have literally said, or some people have literally said, I look like I came out of the mercy. Even though I am not. And if I ever did, I would not want to be seen in public. Because some people talk about glory and more, but truly it's just I kill people to protect my country. I kill people to protect my family. I understand that. I had military people in my day. I quite literally promised I would join the military. Due to reasons of a man that was important to me that passed. I don't even know how I got on this topic, but if anyone out there is just feeling like they're in the middle of the ocean, or outcast, really anything, and if you know someone that feels that way, send them a link to here, send them this video, or just send them my channel. And hopefully they find that this might help them. I'm not saying it will, I'm not saying it won't, but I hope it helps some monsters. Because I know I'm a and I know I ain't the biggest person. I know I'm not the greatest either, but if you can always just have a bit of faith in yourself, that's all. And I know I try my hardest every day. Even though most people look at me as if I am just not trying at all. I truly am trying each and every single day just to try to at least be better and to at least try to understand who I am. And so far, it's actually worked. I don't look for happiness in other people. I try to find happiness in myself. Oh, are we really only friends because you find happiness in me instead of yourself? No. I mean, I do find that I am happy with you, but at the same time, I am happy with myself. I can make myself happy, not just needing other people to help me, because I know if I'm in the deep down, if I'm back in hell again, I know the only person who can help me is me. No one else. And if I continue to treat myself like shit, I can't help myself. I cannot physically be there for myself. Mentally be there for myself. Because if I'm the one time thunder strikes, I get spooked. Okay. That's what I was saying. If I continue to treat myself mentally like shit, I ain't going to go anywhere. I'm just gonna hate myself more because I continue to hate myself mentally. And what I've done and how I've done it. Truly, you just need to forgive yourself for what has happened fully. Whether that be through spirituality, on looking on a god, or some form like that. Or just finding the will to give yourself another chance. And that is always hard to do. Giving yourself another chance. Because you do not want to mess up. And I get that. I hate messing up. I hate failing. But at the same time, if failing never existed, what would progress be? A world without failing would be no progress. It would just done. Everyone got what they wanted. Done. So people give out challenges for a reason. And yeah, I totally get it. Like, one second. Yeah, I totally get that. Blaming yourself kind of gives you, like, I don't even know what. But all I know is, after I came to stop hating myself for things that I could not change, I began to not love myself, but hate myself less for what I've done. And when I did, I had the greatest feeling. Sure, it was not as great as some people say meeting God would be, or getting into heaven. But for still being alive, and always trying, and all you can do is try. Because you could go days with trying to help yourself and nothing works. You could try constantly to help people with their problems. But when you help yourself with your problems, and you begin to see how you were not your problem, it was your mental status and mental belief on yourself that was the problem. As long as you know how to help yourself with learning how to forgive yourself and be okay with how everything went down. Sure, it's not the easiest task in the world. It took me a while till I did it myself. And people can always lead you. But when it comes to you, it's only really you that knows who you are. No one else knows you like you do. And if I could stop drawing the book. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to a different world because I just lost a lot of progress right there, and I do not want to redo that. This is another world. It's still survival, don't worry. Still pretty good stuff on it. Okay, but as I was saying, just because you aren't where you want to be doesn't mean you can't get to where you want to be. No matter what, the only person who can change where you are and how you do things is you. And with that being said, the Hunter's Broken Curse is now out. See y'all next video. If you did enjoy this video, thank you. And go send this to your friends if you know that they need something like this channel in their life.